Let's solve the questions on the board together. These questions are 2026 BECE Mathematics Paper 1. And we have question 4, question 5, and question 6 on the board to go through. Already we have solved question 1, question 2, and question 3. So let's look at the question 4. It says that which of the following is not a composite number? And we have A, 65, B, 39, C, 41, and D, 24. To be able to choose the correct option, you have to know what a composite number is. And a composite number is a number that has more than two factors. In other words, a composite number is a number that has 3 or more factors. So now, to choose the correct option here, take each of these numbers and list their factors. The one that has less than 3 factors is the correct answer. So now, if I take 65, factors of 65, to get the factors easy, I'll pick two numbers that I can multiply and get 65. If I take 1 times 65, I'll get 65. If I take 5 times 13, I'll get 65. So that means the factors of 65 are 1, 5, 13, and 65. And this we have more than two factors, meaning this option is not the right answer. Then we take 39. Factors of 39, we have 1 and 39. We also have 3 times 13. That one will give us 39. So this one we have the factors to be 4, meaning this one is not the correct option. Then we take 41. You can see that 41 is a prime number, and a prime number has only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So factors of 41, I'll have 1 and 41. So that means that this one is the correct answer. So I'll go and shade C because C is 41. You don't need to work for D or list the factors for D, because if I take D, which is 24, factors of 24, I can say 1 and 24. I can also say 2 and 12. I can say 3 and 8. I can say 4 and 6. These factors will give me, when you multiply them, you get 24. And you can see that this one we have more than 3 factors, meaning 24 is a composite number. But the question is saying that which of them is not a composite number. So the correct answer is 41 is not a composite number, which is option C. Let's move to question 5. We have Mary receives a commission of 15% on articles sold in a week. If her commission was 60 Ghana cedis, how much sales did she make? Now, to find the amount that Mary sold the articles, let that amount to be equal to Y. So let it be Y. But you can see that the commission in percentage wise is 15%. So I can convert 15% in the form of fraction, and that will be 15 over 100 times the amount sold. Then this should be equal to the commission that we have in the question, which is 60 Ghana cedis. Now, I can now say that 15 times Y, that will be 15Y over 100 should be equals to 60. But I want to find Y. I will multiply this side by 100, this side by 100. This will cancel this. Then we have 15Y is equal to 60 times 100. Since I want y, I will divide here by 15 and divide here by 15. So this one will take this, leaving only y, which is equals to. Then 15 can go into 60 4 times. Then I'll use the 4 and multiply by 100, and that will give me 400. So the amount Mary sold the items in a particular week or in that week is 400 Ghana cedis. So we go to the options. The correct answer is B, 400 Ghana cedis. Question 6, we have write 0.000437 in standard form. So I'll write 0.000437. To write this one in standard form, you have to move this point up to the first digit so that the point will lie in front of the first digit. So let's do the movement. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will now have 4.37 times. Each movement here is equivalent to 10. So I will multiply this one by 10 and then raise it to the power the number of times that I've moved the point. And I've moved the point 4 times. So this one will be to the power 4. But now you have to obey the rules. When you are moving the point to the right, it means that you are increasing the number. And that means that the exponent or the power will be negative. But if you are moving the point to the left, it means that you are decreasing the number and the power or exponent will be positive. So this one, since we are moving it to the right, the exponent will be negative. So I'll have 10 exponent negative 4. And this one will now be the correct option for the question. And when you check through, the right answer is D. And these are the possible answers for each of these questions on that paper. Thank you for watching this video.